What's up, guys? Michael from Halfwit back with a brand new video. Today is the final Friday of 2024, so I just wanted to cap this year off by saying thank you to everybody who has been watching Halfwit this entire year. I don't know if any of you have noticed, I don't know if any of you have been subscribed long enough to even notice, but every single week since the start of this year, so every single Friday actually, there has been a video posted to this channel every single week. There have been times where it wasn't really a huge video or very in-depth video. There were some times when YouTube didn't even post my video on the main feed and posted it on the shorts feed instead, so it looked like I didn't upload that week when I really did upload that week, and it looked like I ruined my streak, but I didn't ruin my streak. And it's been really cool, and it's nice too, just kind of like looking back, seeing the growth that this channel has gone through this year has been really great to see, and it's been very fulfilling for me personally. The crazier part to me also with all the growth that this channel has gone through this year is that this was the 10th anniversary of Halfwit Studios. Like 10 years ago in 2014, me, Jared, and Noah all started this channel together, and 10 years later I'm still uploading videos, still pushing, still trying to get traction on here. And for the first time in 10 years, we hit so many milestones, so many goals, and I'm just very proud of how the channel looks today. And it wouldn't look that way if it wasn't for everybody who has been subscribing and watching the videos. It's been really great. It's cool because there have been multiple videos that I posted this year that I've had ideas for a long time, like the Arkham speedrun series. That's an idea I've had since at least 2018, where I wanted to just sit down and record myself playing through the entirety of Arkham Asylum and Arkham City to see how fast I can do it in one sitting. So the fact that I was able to finally get that done this year was very satisfying for me personally. Even in the video at the time, I was like, I don't care if anybody watches this video. I'm doing this for me because this is an idea that I had and I wanted to get done. So seeing that video ended up becoming one of the most popular videos on the channel and is what kind of kickstarted me kind of shifting the channel back over to gaming like it was when we originally started. It was really satisfying, and I don't really know how to describe that. And I was able to do the Arkham Asylum speedrun, Arkham City, then Arkham Knight, and then Arkham Origins just last week. And then we started shifting into other video games, like we did the Borderlands 2. It wasn't a speedrun, but through the Arkham speedrun, it kind of gave me, I don't know what the right word is, but it helped me figure out the style of video, I guess, that I really want to do on this channel, and the style of video that I find interesting and I find fun to watch. The biggest thing for me this year was finally finding that style, finally being like, okay, like this is something that I myself would watch, because that's something that I've struggled with a lot when it comes to making YouTube videos. I felt like I was always trying to like chase trends or do what other people are doing, or just trying to emulate someone that I looked up to but doing a really bad job of it. But this was the first year that I feel like I kind of found my own little style, and I made it entertaining for me, and I'm just very, very grateful for that. And I never would have expected that to come from gaming. It was one of the things that we started doing on this channel when it first started. And when I started doing YouTube again a couple of years ago, I was like, I don't want to do gaming again. Like, I just don't want to. But I made this GTA video with my friends at the start of this year, the Pacific Standard Heist, and I just loved how it came out. I thought it was, at the time, and even now, I would say it's at the time for sure, but I was like, this is my favorite gaming video that I've ever made, because it was so funny and it was so entertaining to watch. And I was able to, like, not even just because it was something like I made, I liked it. Like, if I was watching videos online and I came across that, I would want to watch it and I would be engaged. So like making that video kind of like opened my eyes to maybe doing gaming videos wouldn't be so bad. And I'm glad that I did, because now we have all this growth on this channel because of those videos, and it's been really awesome. Another thing this year that was pretty like monumental, not to anyone else, but to me, was the podcast. I started doing the podcast in 2023, and then it continued up until this year, until July, when I decided I want to just take a little break from this. At the time, the reason why I took the break was because I wanted to focus more on the gaming videos, since I was having a lot more fun with those. I was editing the Borderlands 2 video with my brother, and I was like, this is so fun. And I was thinking to myself, okay, well, I have to take an hour out of my day to go record the podcast with someone, and I could take another hour at least to edit the podcast. And it started to feel more like an obligation than it ever really had. And that was the moment I was like, I'm going to put a pause on this. I'm just going to put a pause on the podcast that I've been doing for over a year. And I think it's so crazy that when I finally took a break on the podcast is when the biggest video of this channel's history came out, the Borderlands 2 horny video, which I don't know how I feel still about that. The horny Borderlands video being the most popular video on the channel. I'm glad that it's not us being fucking weirdos in the video, but there's something about that being the number one that's just like wild to me. But I always thought that was so crazy that like the moment I decided to take a break from the podcast, the biggest video on the channel came out. And it made me realize that I think I must be doing something right. So little recap for everybody. I've been doing YouTube since 2008, started Halfwit 2014, did it for like almost 10 years, but then I was doing it on and off, and then eventually at one point completely just took a break from Halfwit. And then in 2022 is when I decided to start uploading videos again. Was it 2022? No, sorry, got that completely wrong. It was 2023 when I decided to start doing YouTube videos again, and I was posting just one video a week. I kind of fell off a little bit, but then I started doing the podcast, and then I was uploading every single week. And then this year, my goal in 2024 was to upload a video still every single Friday, because there were moments in 2023 that I missed, or weeks in 2023 that I missed, but this year did not miss a single week. This year was probably my most successful year in terms of goals when it comes to consistency, because I uploaded every single week, when it comes to finally putting out ideas that I've had for a long time with the Arkham speedrun series. And I want to just keep that momentum going. So my goals for 2025 are going to be to continue doing that style of gaming video that I've been doing. And I have another idea that I've been thinking about for a very long time that I think I'm finally ready to do. With the past 2 years on YouTube, it's been really more about kind of getting myself to be consistent again and finding a style that works with me. And now that I've kind of figured out those two things, I've kind of broken down those two barriers, I'm finally feeling ready to open up to other things. And I don't really want to talk a lot about my ideas for this year, but you guys will be seeing them soon, and I am very excited. So thank you guys so much for subscribing and watching in 2024. Genuinely, I know I say it a lot, and I know a lot of people say it a lot, and it might sound fake or corny, but I really do appreciate everybody watching and subscribing and enjoying the videos that I've been putting out, because without everyone's support, even if it's just leaving a comment or liking the video, without any of that, I probably would have fallen off doing YouTube again. So I really appreciate everybody watching and supporting the videos, and I'm really excited for 2025. I do think that this was the biggest year of Halfwit's history, but if everything goes the way I want it to, I can see 2025 being even bigger. So thank you guys so much for staying subscribed, and I hope I see you all here next year.